Okay, so there's something I want to talk about. I know I've already done a video on Lucky Flip and how I play it. And I've actually kind of learned a few more things and kind of refined my process a little bit further, and I want to share that with you. So up here, you can see I've got more than a day left, right? And it used to be I would play till stage 10, get the big prize, which is that one right there. And then after that, I would actually continue using up the keys that I would get, just to kind of gather what resources I can. I don't do that anymore. Now what I do is, like, let's say if I get to stage 10, I stop, okay? And what I do is I save these keys. As you can see, I've got 144 here, and that's because I saved keys from the last time I played Lucky Flip. So, and you save those keys so that basically, like every other time Lucky Flip comes up, you can play it to stage 10 twice, all right? And that's because the stage 10 reward is worth more than all the stage 1 through 9 rewards. All right, so you want to get to stage 10 every single time. So what I did here is basically during this Lucky Flip event, I played through all the stages. I got my stage 10, and then I basically just kind of like waited a little bit. I've waited till day 3 or day 2 of the event to see if I get enough keys. And if you've got more than 120 keys and another day left, usually you should be able to get all the way to stage 10 again, which is now what I'm going to do. Now, something else that I've started doing is I used to start up here and just work all the way across. What I do is I actually start about right here, and I kind of work in 2 directions. And what that does is, like, sometimes, like, if I hit, like right there, I just see how I just hit the jackpot, and I didn't have to play these 4 stages right here, which saves me 4 keys to, go on to the next stage. So let's do that, and we'll select our next prize. Because in this first row, it's virtually never in this first row, but occasionally it is, so that's kind of why I start out about here and I just kind of work both ways. That way it kind of like saves me some keys. This one's going to be way down here, I bet. There it is. We can go ahead and advance on to the next one. Now I'm selecting weapon scrolls because I'm going to get another ultra rare weapon shard here, which is 10 shards. I don't know why they just told me I get 1, but whatever. And then from there I will be able to upgrade that weapon. And we'll go into the, let's see here, let's play that. So here, let me go into, I should put my shield up since I'm not going to participate in the Survive Furnace. All right, let's go into the Armory. So, in the Armory here, these are basically useless weapons. I'm just gonna disassemble them, which will get me the experience points that I need. Now, down here, this is where the 10 hero shards that you get will allow you to get one of these, all right? And by the way, you can exchange. If you decide that you don't like a hero or you don't want to use a hero, you can come back here and basically unload that weapon and then disassemble it in this pane, and then it will put 10 shards up here, and then you can go ahead and select a new weapon for a different hero. Now, of course, and something else you should know about this, why isn't it going to? That's weird. I think it wants me to cache these before it lets me. So we'll do that. We'll cache a few of these. Because there's another pane here, or window, that I want to kind of like explain a few things. We're actually getting pretty good picks here. There we go. So now the enhanced section. So here are these are all the weapons that I have already, and these are already loaded into characters. And then the very bottom ones here, of course, you'll see they're not. Let's actually go back here, craft, and we'll go ahead and hit add all. And you can actually change this setting to like all the way to red, I think. Confirm, disassemble. Gives us 400 points. And then we can go in here to enhance. And these are the ones that we've got in our heroes already. The ultra rare ones, of course, are the ultimate ones to have. Now, this red star here, that means that I've done what's called identify. And identifying is where you get another ultra rare weapon. And then you click on this, and then it will give you the option to identify it, which basically will use up an ultra rare weapon and give you a star. And now what this does, come here to our hero. See, she's got 1 star in her weapon that we've identified. Down here in your skill set, that will give you 1 additional point in your skill sets. And it starts in the second one and then goes to the third one. I think it will go to the fourth, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten anything all the way up to 4 stars, so we'll see if that actually adds one to the top one or not. I'm gonna need quite a few weapons to do that. But yeah, that's kind of a little bit of the armory, because the lucky flip event is really an armory event. It's, you know, it's when you're gonna upgrade all your weapons for your armory, and it does actually really boost your troops a lot. I think that 3 weapon scrolls is worth a lot more than, say, 3 of these guys down here, okay? And then another piece of advice, so if you decide to go with a recruitment scroll, I would not choose the shards, because the shard, you get 50 shards, okay? So that's 1 SR hero. However, if you select this guy down here, okay, not only do you get to, you basically just wait until your faction is active in the tavern. You're guaranteed you're going to get an SR hero, but sometimes you'll get an SSR and sometimes you'll get an ultra rare. So in my opinion, this scroll is the one to get if you need, you know, basically more generals. These top ones I don't advise using. So there you go. That's a little bit more about Lucky Flip and the Armory. Here we are. We're on my other account right now. We're in the middle of a siege, but basically in Lucky Flip here, I just got this guy. Okay, and I'm going to show you how it's done in the Armory while things are going on. Multitasking today. So we're going to go in here and we're going to go to exchange. As you can see, it has put the shard up here. And I'm just going to pick anybody here. It doesn't really matter. Or actually, here, we'll go to my heroes. Let's see here. I've already got 2 stars on him, 2 stars on him. I'm building a Woo team. So let's see here. Let's do this guy. So this is Sun Jian. Okay, so Sun Jian. We're gonna go exchange for Sun Jian. Where is he? Sun Jian. He's an ultra rare hero. There's Sun Quan. So let's see. Sun Jian. There he is. All right. It actually doesn't matter that I'm getting, because he's already got a shard. But basically, we're gonna go. Actually, let me go back to the siege here because I need to participate. Sorry about the commercial break here. This is a small siege. So on this particular server, there's hardly any players. As you can see, this is all we got. But let's remove that. We'll repopulate. Go. All right, back to the main task. So in the army, we grabbed our weapon for this particular hero right here. And you can see here, there's an identify object that shows up. And when we identify it, we're basically going to take this, and we're going to combine them. Oh, I got to choose the artifact to consume. Yeah. Which gives me 1 star, an additional star on top of the 4 that are there. And then we go back here to him. As you can see, it added an additional point to his offense skill. And that's basically how it works. So there you go.